If you're over 60 and still eating canned foods from your grocery store without knowing which ones are slowly destroying your health and which ones could actually extend your life, then you need to stop everything you're doing right now and listen to this. What I'm about to reveal will shock you, because most doctors won't tell you this truth about canned foods. There are 5 canned foods sitting in your pantry right now that are silently stealing years from your life, and there are 5 others that could be the secret to living healthier past 80, 90, and even 100 years old. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which canned foods to throw out today and which ones to stock up on immediately. My name is Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I've spent over 25 years studying nutrition and aging. What I discovered about canned foods will change everything you thought you knew about convenient, shelf-stable nutrition for seniors. The food industry has been hiding these secrets from you because they profit more when you stay confused about what's truly healthy. But today, I'm going to expose the truth that could save your life. Let me start with something that will probably surprise you. Not all canned foods are created equal, especially when you're over 60. Your body processes nutrients differently as you age, your digestive system becomes more sensitive, and your immune system needs different support than when you were younger. The wrong canned foods can accelerate aging, increase inflammation, and set you up for serious health problems. But the right ones can actually help reverse some signs of aging and protect you from the diseases that claim too many American seniors. Here's what's really happening in your body after 60 that makes canned food choices so critical. Your stomach produces less acid, which means you absorb nutrients less efficiently. Your kidneys don't filter toxins as effectively. Your liver works harder to process preservatives and artificial ingredients. And your heart and blood vessels become more sensitive to sodium and other additives commonly found in processed foods. This is why choosing the right canned foods isn't just about convenience anymore. It's literally about survival. The first canned food you must never touch after 60 is canned soup, particularly the popular brands you see advertised everywhere. I know this might shock you because soup seems healthy, but here's the devastating truth. Most commercial canned soups contain astronomical amounts of sodium, often 800 to 200 milligrams per serving. That's more than half your entire daily sodium allowance in just one bowl of soup. When you're over 60, this level of sodium doesn't just raise your blood pressure, it literally damages your blood vessel walls, increases your risk of stroke by 23%, and puts dangerous strain on your already working harder kidneys. But the sodium isn't even the worst part. These soups are loaded with monosodium glutamate, artificial preservatives, and something called disodium guanylate that actually tricks your brain into craving more processed food. They're also packed with high fructose corn syrup, even in varieties that don't taste sweet. This combination creates what food scientists call a bliss point that makes you addicted to processed foods while simultaneously destroying your health. The vegetables in these soups have been processed so heavily that they've lost most of their nutritional value, leaving you with nothing but empty calories, dangerous additives, and false satisfaction. What makes this even more tragic is that many seniors rely on canned soup as a quick, easy meal when cooking becomes difficult. But you're literally poisoning yourself with every spoonful. The BPA lining in most soup cans leaches into the acidic soup, and studies show this chemical mimics estrogen in your body, disrupting hormones that are already changing as you age. This hormonal disruption can lead to increased belly fat, bone loss, and cognitive decline. The second canned food that's destroying your health after 60 is canned pasta and pasta sauce. Brands like Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs and similar products are nutritional disasters disguised as convenient meals. These products contain refined wheat that spikes your blood sugar faster than eating pure sugar. When you're over 60, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar is already compromised, and these blood sugar spikes lead to inflammation throughout your entire body. The tomato sauce in these products isn't real tomato sauce. It's mostly high fructose corn syrup, modified cornstarch, and artificial tomato flavoring. The pasta is made from the cheapest, most processed wheat available, stripped of all fiber and nutrients, then artificially fortified with synthetic vitamins that your aging body can barely absorb. Each serving contains more sugar than a candy bar, more sodium than a bag of potato chips, and more preservatives than most cleaning products. Here's what happens when you eat this garbage regularly after 60. Your pancreas, already stressed from decades of use, gets overwhelmed trying to produce enough insulin to handle these massive blood sugar spikes. This leads to insulin resistance, which is the first step toward type 2 diabetes. The chronic inflammation caused by these blood sugar swings accelerates aging in every organ of your body, breaks down muscle tissue you desperately need to maintain, and increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. The third canned food you must avoid is canned meat, especially processed varieties like canned ham, corned beef, and those mystery meat products that have been sitting on shelves for years. These products are so loaded with nitrates, nitrites, and other preservatives that they're basically embalmed food. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning they're in the same cancer-causing category as cigarettes and asbestos. When you're over 60, your body's ability to neutralize these carcinogenic compounds is significantly reduced. Your liver isn't detoxifying as efficiently, your immune system isn't as strong, and your cellular repair mechanisms are slowing down. This means every bite of canned processed meat is like rolling the dice with cancer, particularly colorectal cancer, which is already more common in seniors. These canned meats are also incredibly high in saturated fat and cholesterol, but not the natural kind your body needs. This is damaged oxidized fat that creates free radicals in your bloodstream. These free radicals attack your blood vessel walls, accelerate atherosclerosis, and increase your risk of heart attack and stroke. The sodium content is off the charts, often exceeding 1,000 milligrams per serving, which is particularly dangerous for seniors who may already be dealing with high blood pressure or heart problems. The fourth dangerous canned food is fruit in syrup. This might surprise you because fruit is supposed to be healthy, but canned fruit in syrup is anything but healthy, especially for seniors. The syrup is pure high-fructose corn syrup, which bypasses your body's natural satiety signals and goes straight to your liver where it's converted to fat. This isn't just any fat, it's visceral fat, the dangerous kind that surrounds your organs and increases inflammation throughout your body. When you're over 60, your metabolism is already slowing down, and your body is more likely to store excess sugar as fat rather than burn it for energy. The fruit itself has been heated to such high temperatures during processing that most vitamins have been destroyed. What you're left with is fruit-flavored candy that spikes your blood sugar, feeds harmful bacteria in your gut, and contributes to the chronic inflammation that accelerates aging and disease. The natural fiber in the fruit has been broken down by the high heat processing, so you don't get any of the blood sugar stabilizing benefits of real fruit. Instead, you get a sugar bomb that can trigger cravings for more sweet foods, disrupting your eating patterns and making it harder to maintain a healthy weight as you age. The fifth and final canned food you must never eat after 60 is canned vegetables in sauce or seasoning. Products like canned green beans with almondine sauce, seasoned corn, or vegetables in butter sauce are nutritional frauds. The vegetables have been cooked to death, losing most of their vitamins, minerals, and beneficial plant compounds. What's left is mostly fiber and water, but even that's contaminated with artificial flavors, preservatives, and enough sodium to damage your cardiovascular system. The sauces and seasonings are made from the cheapest ingredients possible: partially hydrogenated oils, artificial flavors, modified food starch, and enough salt to preserve the product for years on the shelf. These partially hydrogenated oils contain trans fats, which are so dangerous they've been banned in many foods, but somehow still show up in canned vegetables. Trans fats don't just raise your bad cholesterol and lower your good cholesterol. They actually change the structure of your cell membranes, making it harder for nutrients to get into your cells and toxins to get out. When you're over 60, every nutrient counts, and wasting your limited stomach space on these nutritionally empty foods is setting yourself up for malnutrition, even if you're eating plenty of calories. Your body needs real nutrition to maintain muscle mass, bone density, cognitive function, and immune system strength as you age. Now that I've revealed the 5 worst canned foods that are stealing your health and years from your life, let me share the 5 canned foods that could actually help you live longer, stay stronger, and feel better than you have in years. These aren't just acceptable choices, they're superfoods in a can that every American senior should have in their pantry. The first superfood in a can that you must eat daily after 60 is wild-caught salmon. Real wild salmon, not farm-raised, packed in water, not oil, with no added ingredients except maybe a little sea salt. This is pure nutrition in a can and one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. Wild salmon contains the highest concentration of omega-3 fatty acids of any commonly available food, and these omega-3s are exactly what your aging brain, heart, and joints need to stay healthy. Here's why omega-3 fatty acids are so critical after 60. Your brain is 60% fat, and much of that fat needs to be omega-3s for optimal function. As you age, your brain naturally shrinks, but omega-3s can actually slow this shrinkage and help maintain cognitive function. Studies show that seniors who eat omega-3 rich fish like salmon 3 times per week have a 47% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. The omega-3s in wild salmon also reduce inflammation throughout your entire body. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of most age-related diseases: heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, and even cancer. The EPA and DHA omega-3s in salmon work like natural anti-inflammatory medicine, but without any side effects. They actually help your body resolve inflammation naturally, allowing damaged tissues to heal and regenerate. Wild salmon is also one of the best sources of complete protein available. When you're over 60, you need more protein than younger adults to maintain muscle mass and prevent sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that leads to frailty and falls. The protein in salmon is easily digestible and contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. Each serving provides about 25 grams of high-quality protein, which is exactly what nutrition experts recommend seniors eat at each meal. But that's not all. Wild salmon is loaded with vitamin D, which most seniors are severely deficient in. Vitamin D isn't just for bones, although it is crucial for preventing osteoporosis. Vitamin D supports immune function, helps prevent depression, reduces inflammation, and may even help prevent certain cancers. Most seniors don't get enough sun exposure to produce adequate vitamin D, and most foods contain very little, making salmon one of the few reliable dietary sources. The second superfood you must eat daily is sardines. I know what you're thinking: sardines are an acquired taste, but hear me out, because these little fish are nutritional powerhouses that could literally add years to your life. Sardines are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, complete protein, calcium, vitamin D, and something called CoQ10 that's absolutely critical for heart health as you age. Sardines contain even more calcium than milk, and it's in a form your body can actually absorb and use. When you're over 60, especially if you're a woman, you're losing bone density every year. The calcium in sardines, combined with the vitamin D and vitamin K2 also found in these fish, works synergistically to build and maintain strong bones. This isn't just about preventing osteoporosis, it's about maintaining the strength and stability you need to stay independent and active. The CoQ10 in sardines is like rocket fuel for your heart. CoQ10 is an antioxidant that your heart muscle needs to pump efficiently, but your body produces less of it as you age. Taking CoQ10 supplements can cost hundreds of dollars per month, but eating sardines gives you this crucial nutrient naturally, along with all the other heart-healthy compounds that work together synergistically. Sardines are also one of the safest fish to eat regularly because they're small and low on the food chain, which means they haven't accumulated mercury and other toxins like larger fish. You can literally eat sardines every day without worrying about heavy metal toxicity, and your body will thank you with increased energy, better heart health, and stronger bones. The third superfood in a can that every senior should eat daily is beans, particularly black beans, kidney beans, and chickpeas. Beans are nutrition powerhouses that provide exactly what aging bodies need: most fiber, plant protein, folate, potassium, and magnesium. The fiber in beans isn't just good for digestion, it's crucial for maintaining healthy gut bacteria, which recent research shows is directly connected to immune function, mood, and even cognitive health. When you're over 60, your gut bacteria diversity naturally decreases, which can lead to digestive problems, increased inflammation, and a weakened immune system. The prebiotic fiber in beans feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping maintain a healthy microbiome that supports your entire body. This fiber also helps stabilize blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and maintain healthy blood pressure. Beans provide plant-based protein that's easier for aging digestive systems to process than heavy meats. The protein in beans comes with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, unlike animal proteins which often come with saturated fat and cholesterol. The folate in beans is crucial for preventing age-related cognitive decline and supporting healthy red blood cell production. The potassium in beans helps counteract the negative effects of sodium in your diet, supporting healthy blood pressure and heart function. Most Americans, especially seniors, don't get nearly enough potassium, and beans are one of the richest sources available. The magnesium in beans supports over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including those involved in energy production, protein synthesis, and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. The fourth superfood you must include in your daily diet is canned tomatoes, but only specific types. You want whole tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, or tomato paste with no added sugar, no added salt, and preferably packed in BPA-free cans. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, one of the most powerful antioxidants known to science, and cooking actually increases the bioavailability of lycopene, making canned tomatoes even more nutritious than fresh ones. Lycopene is particularly important for seniors because it protects against prostate cancer in men, supports heart health, and may help prevent age-related macular degeneration. The antioxidant power of lycopene is so strong that it can actually help repair DNA damage that accumulates as you age. Studies show that people who eat lycopene-rich foods regularly have significantly lower rates of heart disease and certain cancers. Canned tomatoes are also rich in vitamin C, potassium, and folate. The vitamin C supports immune function and collagen production, which is crucial for maintaining skin elasticity and joint health as you age. The processing of tomatoes actually breaks down cell walls, making these nutrients more available to your body than they would be in fresh tomatoes. When choosing canned tomatoes, always read the label carefully. You want products with just tomatoes and maybe citric acid for preservation. Avoid anything with added sugar, corn syrup, or artificial ingredients. The best brands use tomatoes picked at peak ripeness and canned immediately, preserving maximum nutrition. The fifth and final superfood in a can that could change your health after 60 is coconut milk, but only full-fat coconut milk from BPA-free cans with no additives. Coconut milk contains medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs, which are a special type of fat that your aging brain can use for fuel even when glucose metabolism becomes less efficient. MCTs bypass the normal fat digestion process and go straight to your liver, where they're converted to ketones, an alternative fuel source for your brain. This is particularly important for seniors because age-related changes in glucose metabolism can lead to what researchers call type 3 diabetes, or diabetes of the brain, which may contribute to Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. The MCTs in coconut milk provide your brain with an alternative fuel source that can help maintain cognitive function as you age. Coconut milk is also rich in lauric acid, a fatty acid with powerful antimicrobial properties. This can help support immune function, which naturally declines with age. The healthy fats in coconut milk also help with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, which are crucial for maintaining health as you age. When using coconut milk, choose organic full-fat varieties with no added gums, stabilizers, or preservatives. You can use it in smoothies, coffee, cooking, or even drink it straight. Start with small amounts because the MCTs can cause digestive upset if you're not used to them, but once your body adapts, you'll likely notice improved energy and mental clarity. Now let me tell you how to incorporate these 5 superfoods into your daily routine for maximum health benefits. Start your day with a smoothie made with coconut milk, frozen berries, and a scoop of protein powder. This gives you healthy fats, antioxidants, and protein to fuel your morning and stabilize your blood sugar. For lunch, try a salmon salad made with canned wild salmon, mixed greens, and a simple olive oil and lemon dressing. Or make a quick bean and tomato soup using canned beans, canned tomatoes, and your favorite herbs and spices. These meals provide sustained energy without the blood sugar crashes that come from processed foods. For dinner, incorporate sardines into pasta sauce made with canned tomatoes, or add them to salads for extra protein and omega-3s. If you're not used to sardines, start by mixing them into dishes where their flavor is masked until you develop a taste for them. Keep canned beans on hand for quick additions to soups, salads, and grain bowls. Rinse them well to reduce sodium content, and don't be afraid to experiment with different varieties. Each type of bean has a slightly different nutrient profile, so variety is beneficial. Use coconut milk in place of dairy milk in coffee, tea, and baking. You can also use it to make creamy soups and sauces without the inflammatory dairy that many seniors have trouble digesting. The key to success with these foods is consistency. You don't need to eat large quantities, but try to include at least one of these superfoods in your diet every day. Over time, you'll likely notice improvements in energy, mood, sleep quality, and overall well-being. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Start by eliminating one of the dangerous canned foods from your diet each week while adding one of the beneficial foods. Small, consistent changes add up to dramatic improvements in health over time. It's also important to read labels carefully. Food manufacturers are constantly changing formulations, and products that were once healthy can become contaminated with additives and preservatives. Always choose the simplest products with the fewest ingredients, and don't be fooled by marketing claims like natural or healthy on the front of packages. As you make these dietary changes, pay attention to how your body responds. You may notice improved digestion, better sleep, more stable energy levels, and enhanced mood within just a few weeks. These are signs that your body is getting the nutrition it needs to function optimally. The truth is, eating the right foods after 60 isn't just about preventing disease, it's about thriving in your golden years. The American seniors who age most successfully are those who take control of their nutrition and make informed choices about what they put in their bodies. You have the power to influence how you age, and it starts with the food choices you make every single day. Don't let the food industry continue to profit from your confusion and poor health. Take control of your nutrition starting today by throwing out those 5 dangerous canned foods and stocking up on the 5 superfoods that could literally add years to your life and life to your years. Your future self will thank you for making these changes now, while you still have the power to influence your health trajectory. Remember, it's never too late to start making better choices, and every healthy meal is an investment in your longevity, vitality, and independence. If this video opened your eyes to the truth about canned foods and aging, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell, because I'm constantly researching and discovering new information that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Next week, I'm revealing the 5 worst breakfast foods that are aging you faster than smoking, and trust me, you're probably eating at least 3 of them right now. I'm also going to share the secret breakfast that Harvard researchers discovered can actually reverse aging at the cellular level. You won't want to miss these life-changing revelations, so make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue uncovering the truth about nutrition and healthy aging that the medical establishment doesn't want you to know.